Hey, this is Mike with KeepCasual.com and our video review for NERF N-Strike Elite for the Wii. NERF N-Strike Elite is a sequel to last year's well-received NERF N-Strike. The game is essentially an on-rails shooter akin to such classics as Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles or Dead Space Extraction or The House of the Dead. This particular game, however, is targeted to kids, and for that matter, the kid in all of us. There's no blood or violence. You spend your time blowing up robots with Nerf darts. The game does have a story mode, which really feels like you're watching a cartoon. The voice acting on the parts of the actors is pretty top-notch. The music and the sound effects are pretty impressive. I just particularly loved hearing that thup sound whenever your dart hit something. Throughout the story mode, you can shoot glowing canisters, which give you credits, which you can then use to customize your in-game gun. The level of customization in this game is surprisingly deep. You can change the color, add barrels, zoom sights, clips, increase the stats, accuracy, damage, etc. The first thing I purchased was the whizzer attachment, which made the in-game darts make like a bottle rocket sound. So that was pretty cool. Be advised though, once you spend the credits on a specific gun, that's it. There are a lot of weapons in the game, so in order to purchase all the accessories and upgrades, you'll be playing the game for quite a while. But the game doesn't end with the story mode. There's also a blast range or shooting gallery mode where you have a set time limit to shoot as many objects or enemies as possible. The game also includes two-player multiplayer, so you and a friend can go up against the bots together. Player 2 can just use the Wii remote by itself, but in order to make full use of the game, you'll want to use the enclosed gun attachment. The multiplayer is a great addition to the game, as with a game like this, multiplayer is detrimental. A lot of the fun in this game comes from the enclosed peripheral, which doubles as a real Nerf gun. And I gotta tell you, it's a lot of fun because I've had just as much fun shooting stuff around the house with the Nerf gun as I did playing the actual game. NERF N-Strike Elite also includes a red reveal visor. Think of it as comparable to those hidden messages that are behind a wall of squiggly red lines where you peek at it through a red decoder to get rid of the lines and it reveals the message. The game kind of works like that. During the adventure mode, you'll come across puzzles and enemies that require you to flip up the visor and look through to the screen, revealing solutions, enemy weak spots, and even cheat codes. It is a very novel idea, and it's pretty cool to see something highlighted that you wouldn't normally see looking at the screen. The only issue I had using that was I had to physically change my stance and bring the gun closer to see, which did throw me off a bit. Another issue I had with NERF N-Strike Elite was the reloading aspect. You actually have to shake the Wii remote, and in that aspect the entire gun, in order to reload. And that definitely throws off your concentration and your aim when you're up against an entire army of robots. Luckily, once you run out of ammo, you can automatically reload, so if you'd rather just expel all your bullets and wait for the reload, then you can do that. Also, the gun felt pretty small in my hands. I wasn't able to fully grasp the handle, and my pinky finger was just hanging down. However, I don't blame the developers for this. It's a kid's game after all, and the gun was made to fit smaller hands. NERF N-Strike Elite really is two packages in one. You've got your fantastic shooter for the Wii, and the Nerf gun, which works as both a light gun peripheral and a real Nerf gun. Parents, if you're looking for a game for your children that's heavy on the action but strays away from the violence, NERF N-Strike Elite is the best choice you can make. And kids, you're probably going to want to keep the gun away from your parents. Thanks for listening. If you have any questions, email us, keepcasual@keepcasual.com. Thank you.